Ever wonder what makes a brand really stick in your mind? I mean, it's way more than just a product, right? It's a whole identity, and it's built piece by piece. So today, let's pull back the curtain and deconstruct the architecture behind some of the world's most powerful brands. Seriously? Do it right now. Picture them. The ones you absolutely love, your go-to pair. You got them in your head? Okay, so what popped into your head first? Was it the name? Or maybe that little logo stitched on the side? Or hey, maybe it was a catchy slogan you've heard a million times. Whatever it was, just hold that thought. See that immediate connection, that flash of recognition you just had? That is not an accident. It's all by design, and that's exactly what we're going to break down today. All right, first up, let's talk about the power of a name. This is maybe the most fundamental building block of them all. You know, a brand name is way more than just a label. It's like a powerful shortcut for your brain. Just think about names like Nike, Coca-Cola, or Apple. The second you hear one, your mind is just flooded with images, feelings, and expectations. Now that is the kind of power we're talking about. A familiar name, it's kind of like a promise, isn't it? When you see it, your brain can just relax a little. It doesn't have to work so hard because you feel like you already know what you're going to get. And that shortcut, that feeling of certainty, is exactly what builds trust and keeps you coming back for more. Okay, picture this. You're walking down the street and it's just lined with fast food joints. How in the world do you choose? A lot of the time, it's the name that just grabs your attention first. A really strong, unique name helps a brand cut through all that noise and stand out from, a dozen other places selling pretty much the same thing. It makes them memorable. And get this, a strong name can also act like what they call a brand umbrella. Think about it. Let's say you trust Dove soap. Then you see a new lotion and you find out it's from the same company, Unilever. You're probably way more likely to give that lotion a try, right? That trust it transfers over. And that makes it so much easier for them to roll out totally new products. Okay, so that's the name we hear. But what about the signature symbol we see? Let's talk about logos. A logo is basically the face of the brand. It is without a doubt the fastest way to recognize it. Sometimes it's just the name written in a really cool, unique way, like Coca-Cola. And other times it's a pure symbol, like that Nike swoosh. You don't even need words. I mean, have you ever been driving down the highway, you see those golden arches, and boom, you're instantly thinking about fries. That's the logo doing its job perfectly. It's a visual trigger, like a little flag planted in our brain that connects us to every single experience we've ever had with that brand. But here's the thing, the best logos are so much more than just a pretty picture. Every single element is intentional. The shape, the colors, even the font, all of it is carefully chosen to send a kind of hidden message. You know? It's all about the brand's personality. For example, take the color blue. Ever notice how many banks, tech companies, and healthcare brands use it? Why is that? Well, psychologically, our brains associate blue with things like trust, stability, and reliability. And these little subtle cues work on us subconsciously, helping us feel a deeper connection to that brand without even realizing it. Okay, so we've covered what we see, but what about what we hear? This brings us to the whole audible identity of a brand. A slogan, it's kind of like a company's motto. It's this tiny, bite-sized ad message that's super easy to remember, and it's meant to perfectly capture the whole spirit of the brand. It's what sets them apart from the competition. I bet you know this one, right? The brand is probably just popping right into your head. Yep, of course, it's Coca-Cola. And the absolute genius of this slogan is that it says nothing about the taste, nothing about the ingredients. It sells an emotion. It forges this really powerful link in our minds. Drinking a Coke equals feeling happy. Simple as that. And McDonald's does something pretty similar. I'm loving it. It's not some deep, complex message. It's just simple, it's positive, and it connects the brand with satisfaction and just plain enjoyment. It's like you're affirming a good feeling. But hey, sometimes words just aren't enough, and that's where the jingle comes in. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That little tune that gets stuck in your head for days. Yeah, that's not a bug, my friend. That is a feature. They're literally designed to be earworms, making the brand totally impossible to forget. And of course, we have to talk about this one. Famously sung by Justin Timberlake, that little ba-da-ba-ba-ba, it is pure sonic gold. It doesn't need any translation, it's recognized all over the world as just an upbeat, happy sound, and it creates a positive feeling about the brand in just 5 simple notes. Amazing. All right, so we've looked at the name, the logo, and the voice. Now for the fun part. Let's see how they all combined to become something way, way bigger.
So let's do a quick recap. The name, that gives us recognition. The logo, that's our visual shortcut. The slogan connects with us on an emotional level. And the jingle, that builds a sonic memory. See, every single piece has a really specific and vital job to do.
But here's the real secret sauce. None of these things work alone. They're all woven together, constantly reinforcing each other to create this single, seamless, and powerful brand identity that just lives inside our heads. So, next time a familiar brand catches your eye or your ear, stop and ask yourself, which part of their toolkit is working on me right now? Is it the name, the logo, the sound? Because trust me, it is never an accident. And now that you can see the design behind it all, does it still hold the same power over you?